Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name's Benson. What's yours? So we're back with Kristen. She just went out of town for the weekend to Shameless 2018.
Yeah, Shameless. It's a book con.
So it's a book con, and she's gonna show you all the stuff that she won, and like she got like swag bags and bought and won in raffles and things like that. I'm here to play man and white, I guess, because this is all her. I am going to preface the video with, this is not appropriate for children, because there are things that will be, either it's going to be some form of language or design that is definitely not meant for kids, so just keep that in mind as you're going through this. Shameless kind of gives away what kind of books that these are. I guess there are a lot of reference. They're smut, I call them paper porn.
A lot of people do.
And so she went to the book con because she's talked to some of the authors, and so she's going to go through her stuff, the things that she got. So if you're into books like this and you want to know more about Shameless, you can ask her and she'll let you know as much as she can, but she's going to go through and do like a haul video, I guess, for Shameless 2018.
Shameless is a 4-day event. We did 2 days. Because it's our first time and we weren't sure how to, navigate and do it all. So with the tickets that we bought, I went with 2 friends. We got a personalized name badge and swag bag and stuff just for going. So this is my name badge.
And
it's pretty cool because like this back here, there's a pocket for like your raffle tickets and your cell phone, a pen holder, and then inside is where you can put your wallet and stuff. So I thought that was really cool because you have to wear it for the event and you can leave and come back, like to put stuff in your car. I had got some pins. I have a bunch of pins that are not on here, but there it goes. What's your safe word? This is one of the authors. Her name's Candace Fittens. This is her
it's kind of like
symbol,
her icon,
I guess. Yeah.
It's her icon.
And then for Shameless, for going for our first year, we got this little, it says Shameless Virgin, and it says, be gentle with me, this is my first time. And then I thought this one was really cool. This was actually a male author. And so that's a bad idea pin. So that's the name badge that you get for doing the, this one was for the author signing, but it was the second step up from the cheapest one. So I got that, and then the bag that we got for it is this bag right here. And it says, warning, may contain dirty books. And it says, Shameless book con. The way that it works is there's like a bunch of different booths set up, and they give you a floor map. It's not very helpful because once you go, like, you can make a plan of attack, but once you go in, you just kind of are like, and you don't know what to do. So we did learn that next year we want to go again, and we did learn that we need to do VIP because you get in a little bit earlier than the other tickets, and if you do VIP you have more access to some of the things that they're giving away for free, like books. Some authors will bring whole stacks of books, but they'll only bring so many copies, and so if you're VIP and you get in an hour early, you get first access to that stuff. So everything in here is either something that I won or something I picked up at the table. As I go through them, I'll try to remember which one's which. So this one was an author. She had, it's called an oh shit kit. Basically, it's a hangover kit. And it's got like tissues and, gum and like wet wipes. And there's a condom in here. And some gum and mints and things like that. But this was from a table, so she had like a spinny board and you got to spin it and whatever it landed on you got. This bag I got, I won it from a raffle, and it had like makeup and stuff in it. So, and the makeup was kind of like hit or miss, because there's a lot of it that I didn't really care for, but there's like, this is like a scrub to take lipstick off. There's some lipstick in here and some eyeliner and stuff like that, but I don't use a lot of liquid eyeliner, so it was kind of wasted on me. But there is like some really cool liquid lipstick, and I like red, so I got a red one, which was really cool. And then I got these from an author table. They are penis candy. I thought they were funny. This is another thing that we got. I'm assuming that they have a book that's like a chef-based book maybe. But it's a spatula. I thought it was kind of cool. And this, so I posted a picture of all my stuff on Facebook, and he commented on it, and he was like, is that a pink sex toy in your stuff? And I could not figure out what you were talking about. I was like, are you talking about the straw? It's a straw with a penis at the end. So I guess this is was this what you were talking about? So yeah, it was funny. We thought it was funny. This is a lipstick. The box is really cool.
The guy should have his balls checked out.
Yeah, they're a little funky. This is a lipstick, and I like the thing that it's in, but it got kind of crushed, which kind of sucked. But it's red.
But you can fix that.
Yeah. I thought it was neat. And I do have a few things in here that were in a friend of mine's raffle basket that she just didn't like, like a perfume and stuff. But this is a cup that I got. It's just, you know, plain red cup, whatever. They have people walking around called smut fairies, and basically they're people that hand out swag. So like if they have extra stuff, they go through the lines and they hand out a bunch of stuff. So I got cup cozies. So this one, it can be offensive, so if you're easily offended, I apologize. It was something that I thought was just funny at the time, but so this was a perfume that was actually in a friend of mine's raffle basket. She didn't like the smell of it because she has bad allergies. But I thought it smelled pretty good. So I told her if she didn't want it, that I would take it. But it smells like lilies, and I just thought it was pretty smelling.
Ooh. And
it's not like overpowering. To me, it's not. So
it's like it's a very sweet smell. I like it.
I guess like maybe if like
I'm not a lot of perfumes give me like sinus headaches. That's pleasant.
Yeah. And it's really neat looking. It's called Nest Fragrances, and it's called Amazon Lily, and it says New York on it. I don't know if that's the name of the company or what, but it's a pretty neat bottle. I thought it was really cool. So I went for one author particularly. Her name's Ashley Zavarelli. She goes by A. Zavarelli. She writes a really awesome set of like mob boss books, and they're all set in Ireland, and that's like, I like that kind of stuff. But I pre-ordered some books from her because you can pre-order before the con gets here, and they close out usually a couple weeks before. But I only had a few books of hers that I didn't actually own already. But she gave me this shot glass, was one of the things that I got. It's hard. And it lights up, but I'm not gonna light it up because I don't want it to hurt somebody's eyes, because it does the flashy lights. So in the black bag that I won in the raffle, I got this keychain. It's like a little dangly thing, but it says I love books, and it's got a little book keychain charm on it. I thought it was really cute. So does the floor. This is another keychain that I got from one of the authors that I pre-ordered from. She's named Fiona Archer, but I got this from her. It's cute. It's like the little book of one of her books. It's like the cover of it. I don't know where I got this, but it's a sleeping mask. I ordered a book from Danielle Norman, and this came with that book. Lots of pens, and I'm not going to show all of them individually because there's tons of them, but different authors, different the publisher for a lot of stuff.
This one's cool though because it functions as a stylus and a pen. But
I think I got a couple like that, and I also got some chapsticks. You can have that one. There's a girl on it.
I mean,
they're just book covers.
There's a nipple on it.
I mean, I'm okay. They're just book covers wrapped around. I got some keychains. Like, see, you might like that one. Pop socket. This is actually a podcast where they read books, romance novels. There it goes.
So the podcast is called Read Me Romance.
Yes. And they do exclusive books. Like, and anytime they read a book or excerpts from the books, they give you the book code for free. So you can download the book if you like it to read. I got some more keychains, of course. They're just book covers. Lots of, lots and lots of pens. Some more lip gloss. It says, this is from Fiona Archer, and it says pucker up, baby. And I think this is an eraser. I'm not 100% sure. It might be Post-it notes. That's a book cover too. This was actually really cool. I'll have to tell you whenever I show you the book. But I got this magnet. I thought it was funny. And I think the rest of these are book pens. I got this too.
Oliver.
Yeah. So the deal with this author, I didn't get anything from her book-wise, but one of her books was about a brewery. So this was her swag, and I thought that was kind of cool. And I got this one. This is Hello, I'm Shameless. And I think...
You have a couple of those.
Yeah, I do. I have a few of them. So if you want one, let me know. Because I think I have like 3. And this is pretty cool. This came in the actual swag bag that we got, like the original very first thing. It's an eyeglass cleaner book cover. So this is by Elizabeth Seffler. And so this is the front of it, and then this is the back. We thought it was pretty funny. And I got a lot of notepads, like just different kinds. This one says I'm a book nerd, and it's just really cute. I thought they were really cute, little Post-it notes. We got a set like this, and this is on the floor. But really neat. It's called Romance Writers of America, and so I thought that was kind of cool. But I could put this at my desk at work and it wouldn't be offensive or anything. So I thought that was kind of neat. Well, you know, because you can't put some things at work, because they'll be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this kid? This is it's a hockey puck, but it's a stress ball, because her thing was hockey. This is a...
Well, let's make sure that gets in focus.
It's a penis squishy. It's a stress thing too. Thought it was funny. So it's like a library card, old school library card checkout. I thought it was really neat. Okay. So amidst all of that, I won one of the raffles, because you can, so you get a raffle ticket just for going. And then you also get, you can buy them. and it was for a really good cause. It was like a pets thing, and they were donating the money that they got from the raffle to that. All the authors put together baskets for the raffle, and so you got to pick and choose where you wanted to put your cards at. They had a lot of stuff. There was like LuLaRoe, and there was baskets with booze in them. Oh, I missed one of the best raffles too. It was a big bottle of bourbon, and it said Shameless 2018 on it. I was so upset when I missed it, but I didn't know it was an author giveaway. So the basket that I won was from Alyssa Day, and I have actually never read any of her books, but I'm excited to because I won some books, which we'll get to books later. But this basket it was pretty big. But it had a lot of really cool stuff like this, and it's from the World Market, so I thought that was really neat.
Tea towel.
Yes. And this is Water Lily. What does that say? Nymphia?
Nymphia water lily.
It
French
smells
triple
good.
milled soap. Organic shea butter.
It smells really good.
It's not terrible.
No. And then this is a candle. It's Mediterranean Sea. I thought it smelled pretty good too. It smells salty.
Smells like laundry soap.
Oh, I think it smells salty. Hand sanitizer from her table. This is swag. I like the book cover on there too.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm. And then this is a hand cream. It's white tea and lily. It smells really good. And you don't need a lot of it.
Is this like Hocus Pocus porn? Is that what this book is?
I don't know. I haven't read anything from her yet. This is, oh, I'll have to talk about that later. And then honey came in her basket. It's pure organic, I think, honey. It's from England.
England?
Mm-hmm. And then this little purse, and I really like this. I like what it says on it. I thought it was really cute. It says unsinkable.
It's from Essex, England.
Unsinkable? That was
No, the honey.
Oh, this. So I won another table, an author giveaway, which was books, which I'm going to show books in a minute. But I also, the one author that I went to see, I really like, and she had done a table giveaway, and the person who was supposed to get it never showed up, and so she was really sweet, and she ended up letting me have it, and I was really excited about it. What?
I don't like a lot of honey. That's good honey.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So this is one of the things I got from her.
Go closer. There you go.
And it says her name and her logo, and it says "Not Your Mother's Romance." I thought it was funny. That I also have a hat that says that from her, a bag, and I got a t-shirt, but I gave that to my friend because she's a lot smaller than me. So there's that. Most of the swag stuff. And then this is another. So we did the book signing, and then the next day we did what's called Candy and Spoons. And what that is the game of spoons, which I'm sure you all probably know what spoons is, but I'll explain it. Basically, you get 4 cards, and then the dealer passes one to a person next to them, and you pick if you want it. If you want it, you have to discard another card, and it goes to the next person. The first person to get a match of 4 has to get the spoon from the middle of the table. There's one less spoon than there are people sitting at the table. It got very brutal. My best friend dived over me to get a spoon that fell on the floor so that she didn't get a letter, because once you spelt the word spoons, you were out. I was out first. I knew it was gonna happen, but it's okay. But my friend won, which was really cool. So that's what the button, where'd you put that? So this button is from that. It says, I survived Candy and Spoons, because that's the name of that event. I got a pencil. It says read romance. And then I think these are mostly cards and book downloads. And then these are playing cards. These are the cards we played with at Candy and Spoons. And this deck was actually on a table that didn't have anybody sitting at it. And so when I got out, I really nicely asked one of the ladies if I could have a deck because there's nobody using it, and she said yes, and so she went and got it for me. But it has book covers on the back, and I thought it was really cool. And the author that sat at our table to deal, this is her card. I didn't know it at the time, otherwise I would have had her sign it. So that kind of sucks, but she's gonna be at Shameless next year, so I'm gonna take it with me, hopefully. I thought that was really cool. And then a lot of other stuff is like cards for different people. There are book downloads, free downloads on some things. This is a door hanger. There's a lot. I have another door hanger that says, please don't disturb, I'm with a porn star. I thought that was funny. But some of these are pretty neat, and some of them are like explains different things about the authors and what they write and stuff like that. And this is for next year, so if this interests you, next year they're doing it at Disney Springs in Orlando. And it opens, the hotel block opens in November. Tickets open in February of 2019. And there's a ton of authors that are already signed up to go. So if you're interested in it, let me know and I will upload like a picture of this card. So the other thing that I got a lot of was tote bags. I have bags for days. Basket that I won from Alyssa. I got this and she actually signed it, so I thought that was really neat. And it came in here. And I think she writes Shifter books and Atlantis books, so I'm kind of interested to see how that goes. But I have tons of bags. They're like, I love this bag. You'll actually really like this bag. Libraries rock. This is my Entangled Publishing. So Entangled Publishing's who actually does most of these books. They're the ones who publish most of these books. They are the ones who host the Candy and Spoons event and help host Shameless and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I Like Naughty Books. The one from Ashley that I showed, and my pre-order bag from Ashley. This one is from Danielle Norman. It's very plain. It's just her logo, but it's really cute too. This is another bag of cards and things like that. This was in my I'm not putting this up, but this was in my bag from Ashley. It is a calendar of underwear models, and it's signed. It's for 2018, so it's almost over, but I thought it was cool. It was in there. It was signed. I got a mouse pad from Ashley. And then this fan while we were standing in line waiting for the doors to open. And I think that that's pretty much it for stuff that's not like codes and just plain information, bookmarks, things like that from the authors. Oh, I did get this. It's a CD. It has absolutely nothing to do with romance. What it is one of the author's husbands is in a band, and he's like, I guess it's a nerdy band. I don't know, but she was like, if you want one, take one. So
that's not very nice.
We took it. We took one.
I just got a new CD.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's what kind of music it is or what, but
you want to know? Okay, so the name of the band is
Hyper something, right?
It's either Hyperspaced and the CD's called Sci-Fried, or they're called Sci-Fried and the CD's called Hyperspaced. One with the Force, Holodeck Love,
so it's something
Save
you like.
the Maiden, Whatever Happened to Split Screen, Luke and Scotty, My Life, My Way, Autocorrect, Boom Boom Cthulhu, Problem, The Boss, Winter Has Come. It's a parental advisory on it.
You're welcome.
Mm.
And then...
And it's got the Winnebago from Spaceballs on it.
Well, there you go. It's right up your alley. This is a game we got to play, where we got to be entered into an extra raffle. So there's some signatures on this. I thought it was kind of neat. And she made it this way so that if you didn't get anything signed, you had something signed. I thought that was really cool idea. This is the Do Not Disturb I'm With a Porn Star, and the girl whose table it from, she signed it. That was cool. This is the funniest thing I think that I got. It is a notepad and it has, I think it's a lamb, right? That's a lamb.
Yeah.
Read it.
Well, it's a baby goat. Yeah, it's a goat. No,
Whatever.
Wake up, mother
Fuckwa.
fuckwa.
So what happened was it wouldn't let her put motherfucker on it. So
she put motherfuckwa.
yeah. I thought it was funny. because that's one of the lines in her book, like one of the main lines. I thought it was really funny, and she had them and she was like, take one, and I was like, sure. So we all got one. But in the swag bag that we got, the main one, we got headphones from the podcast.
Don't give those to your children.
No, they can't have them. I got a pen, and I think that was pretty much all in the swag bag. So the swag bag we were like a little bit disappointed in. We figured there would be more books in it. We got one free book in it, which is fine. I mean, that's still pretty good. We only, I mean, it wasn't that much more expensive to get the one with the swag bag, so it's not like we paid a ton of money for it or anything. But it was worth it. I mean, the VIP swag bags were a little bit nicer. They were made of a better material, so it may be worth going ahead and getting that one next time just because the bag is nicer. And these ones are they're really easy to rip, basically. So,
well, just don't put a ton of crap in them.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. So they warned us, bring a rolling cart or something, and it has to be soft-sided. So I was gonna order one before we left, but as you know, we kind of had a lot going on, and so I didn't get a chance to do it. And so I was literally carrying around like 6 totes full of different stuff. And by the time we went to put stuff in the car, my hands were shaking because I was holding so much weight. And so yes, get a rolling cart if you're gonna go, because you just don't realize, like, I went with the idea that I had only pre-ordered, I think I pre-ordered like 5 books total. And so I didn't think that I was gonna get so much stuff. I thought it was gonna be something really easy, like a keychain, or a back scratch, or, stuff like that. The notepads, pens, stuff. I didn't realize it was as big as it was. And we got tons of candy that's not in any of this because I gave it all to my kids. None of them were inappropriate except for the one that I kept, that I didn't give them. But like Rice Krispie treats and little candies and stuff like that. And then I also they had a pop-up bookstore that I thought was really neat. And they had these journals that I picked up for him that I thought that he would like. I just think they're really pretty art. But this one's like a mermaid one. And then this is the one I really found that I thought he would like, and it's a dragon. Also in my box, I got a candy bar, right there. And then I also have a small bottle of champagne. I think I said it over there, and I'm not sure. But that's kind of it for like the swag part, without showing you guys like codes for my downloadable books and stuff. But
so did you pay for any of this stuff?
no. I mean, I guess kind of in a way I paid for the basket, because I did buy extra raffle tickets, but not like
what it's worth.
Right.
It was worth far more.
Yes. Like these I paid for. The journals I paid for because I bought those separate from the event. But none of this stuff was something that I actually gave money for.
You won it in some...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And but a lot of it is stuff that they give you. Like, I mean, granted, the stuff in the raffle basket was in the raffle, but like all the other stuff, the hand sanitizer, the chapstick, all the notepads, the oh shit kit, the cups and stuff like that, that was all stuff that was given out. So they have a lot of stuff, and they're not like stingy about it. They're not like, oh no, one per person. No, they're like, take one of everything. So there was a lot there, and you just didn't realize. Like, I didn't realize it was as big as it was. And they have vendors that come and do like LuLaRoe and make monster purses that hold each of your books like in its own sleeve. It's really weird. They had homemade candles and shot glasses and jewelry, and there was a steampunk vendor, and I mean there was a ton of stuff. But even the authors, like, books were not ridiculously expensive, like, and they're signed. So that's the other thing you have to keep in mind too, is that like the books, you might pay like $10 for a book, or they ranged from like $5 to $12. I think is the most I spent on one was $12. But they're all signed. The author signs them right there in front of you, and they sign them to you. It's not like just a name and that's it. So that part's really cool. But I thought it was really neat. I spent a lot of money on this trip, but it was, in my opinion, it was worth it. So that was nice. It was nice for me because, you know, we don't do a lot of alone things.
Yeah, it's the very first time you've ever gone out with a girlfriend.
Which was really weird.
And done something. Not only that, it was your first con.
Yes.
So...
my first book anything.
Well, con period.
Period, yeah. And so it was really nice. It was definitely hectic. I did learn a lot from going that I was not prepared for. You know, I wasn't prepared for the amount of people that were there, because like I said, it was a book con. I didn't think that romance readers were that big. You know, I didn't know. I had no idea. And so when I got there, I was like, oh my god, there are so many people here. And so it was a little overwhelming, but it was a lot of fun. Like, we really had a good time. We only got bumped into a couple of times, and I mean, Scooter got sneezed on and coughed on twice, and she was not pleased. But I mean, overall the experience was really good. It was a lot of fun for us. We really enjoyed it thoroughly. We liked stopping and talking to, I mean, we didn't stop and talk to all of them. There was no way we could do that. But we stopped and talked to people that piqued our interest as we walked by. And we had like a discussion with some of them about why they write what they write and what got them into writing that. And stuff like that. So we met an author who wrote a set of books. It's 2 books, and the first book is a guy who dates a plus-sized girl and how he has to deal with the stigmatism, the friends like being judgy and all that stuff. And then the second book, she has bariatric surgery and is losing the weight and all that stuff. So I thought that was really neat because the author just had bariatric surgery in February. So of course we bought those books so we could read them. But I thought that was really cool. Like, that's something that I can, you know, because
wholeheartedly relate to.
yes, so it makes it better. It makes the story better. Granted, there are ones that you're kind of like, like there are authors that are like male on male authors and threesome authors and stuff like that, and I'm not into like all of that stuff. There's shifter ones where they shift into animals, werewolves, things like that. There's alien ones.
Was there a Bigfoot one there?
No.
Oh.
But I have a really funny story about that.
It's a very lucrative business.
I actually have a funny story. Somewhere in this mess of stuff, there is an author, and I think it's Alyssa Day, who writes a Bigfoot one. Shifter one. And I read the bookmark that had the information on it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna hear the end of this, because it said something about Bigfoot on it. And I was like, of course it does. But I thought it was funny. But I'll find it later and show it to you. But it was a neat experience. I didn't think I was gonna get as many books as I did.
We're gonna do that in another video.
Because there's a lot of them.
See the stack over her shoulder? That's what she brought home.
I think there's 32.
So we'll do another video where she can go through these books one by one and kind of give you a synopsis or recommend what she wants to recommend. Yeah, and she'll let you know which one she actually...
Anything by Ashley Zavarelli is what I recommend, obviously, first.
She'll let you know anything that she paid for versus gotten some kind of swag bag or free. So hope you guys enjoyed this. This is her haul video, her swag bag video from Shameless 2018. For those of you who were offended, sorry. We're an all-around kind of channel, and this is something that interests her, and because it interests her, I have a stake in it. So if you weren't offended and you want more information about Shameless, Kristin's got Twitter. You can ask her questions in the comments, and I'll have her answer them. Or there's an email that you can send emails to for the channel. If you are interested in some of the authors that she mentioned, or if you want to wait till the next video where she talks about all the books she got, and then you can ask her questions about the authors, just hit us up and let us know. We hope you guys enjoyed this one. I love you guys.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.